So hello everyone. We are here today for the Java 8, the next frontier, with one more awesome interview here today with the Mr. Ruslan Synytsky.
Right.
I don't know if I say correct.
Absolutely. You said correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ruslan Synytsky.
Just let me. So Ruslan, welcome, and thank you very much for accepting our invitation. It's a huge pleasure to have you here, and say hello to people that are watching us today.
Hello everyone, and thank you, Elder, for invitation. It's my pleasure to talk about Java, about future of Java, and discuss important topic for the community. So it's a pleasure for me.
Sure. So, Ruslan, we are almost in the release date for Java 8. And we know that you are very involved. You are in the expert group. What you can expect from the next version? What do you know about the new features, improvements, bug fixes, and so on?
I see. So first of all, I like improvements related to context and dependency injections. I believe these improvements will help to build much better architecture and spend less efforts during development. So this one is very important, I believe. So second one, of course, it's improvement related to servlets. HTTP2, non-blocking I/O, very important as well. So Java will be able to meet modern requirements, like current trends, I would say. Yeah. So it's very important to be in line with these trends and requirements. And third one, API for RESTful web services improvements. Of course, it's good as well. And in combination with JSON processing, it gives again much more flexibility, and it will be much easier to develop modern, scalable, and robust applications, Java applications. I consider this as the most important improvements.
Sure. So, Ruslan, you are in front of the Jelastic. You have been working with containers and cloud technologies. How do you see the Java EE related to containers and to cloud? Java EE is ready for cloud and ready for containers. This version will be more suitable for containers. What can you say about it?
Okay, good question. I have good news and bad news. So,
so we are here to hear you.
Right, exactly. So we are here to discuss this. So good news, containers and microservices adoption is growing among Java developers. So we see much more developers are looking for microservices again, and immutable applications, and looking for more scalable, let's say, solutions, right? However, there is an issue with adoption because, as we know, Java at the beginning was not designed for such kind of things, right? And in some cases, it's really hard to migrate existing Java applications to containers and to redesign to microservices. And our goal and mission to help to solve such kind of issues, to help people to figure out what is the best way to do it. I hear some advices that some experts say, like, don't rewrite applications, don't migrate, just write a new application, right? Like, just write a cloud native application. And it's great, definitely, it's the best way to move to the cloud, to start right for the cloud. However, again, like, it's not easy task for many enterprises. They cannot do it in the short term. And do you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah. So, and second, it's very expensive for small and medium-sized businesses. So our goal, again, like to help people to figure out what is the best way to redesign application or to migrate, or to write new one. And we do a lot researches related to decomposition of legacy applications to full Java EE servers and migrate them to containers and to the cloud. So we have really good success stories, use cases, but still it's not obvious today how to do this because there is no clear guide how to make it happen. So I hope altogether we can build some joint knowledge and share this experience among Java developers in our community.
Sure, awesome. So, and what about the migration from Java 7 to Java 8? As long as you know, do you believe that developers will have some hard times to rewrite code or about tooling? What can you expect about it, the migration from 7 to 8?
Definitely, it will take some time. And we see from the past, right? Like we can see historical statistic. However, like as soon as it gets as it becomes available, people will start to look at this and will definitely start to to do some experiments to write applications. I do believe if people realize it will help them to save time, they will move quickly to this direction. So I believe again, like this Java EE8 release is very important for the whole community. We have to evolve. We have to transform Java, and we have to meet modern requirements. So I'm very excited about upcoming Java EE release.
Sure, so do I. So, Ruslan, took a very long time since the last version of Java EE. Java 7 was released in 2013, so it took 4 years. We had many delays and so on. Do you believe that long time will work for good or for better in terms of adoption, in terms of expectation from the market? What we can expect from this huge delay between versions?
Mm-hmm. So, of course, we must be very efficient and in terms of time and money. And if we delay new cool features, if we do not meet modern requirements, it's bad for the whole community. So I believe delay is not good. However, quality is important. And it's always the balance, you need to find a balance. But I heard in the past that Java is dying, right? And it should not happen. And we put all our efforts to help and customers to believe in Java, to continue to believe in Java, and to continue to use Java. Specifically, in the cloud, as you know, cloud was born from hosting industry, right?
Sure.
And if you analyze, there are not many hosting providers or cloud service providers that are Java focused. So majority was like PHP focused and other scripting language focused. And we saw many startups were trying to solve this issue, but they were not able to solve the core problem, and they don't exist anymore. However, Java continues to evolve, right? So again, I believe if we improve the speed of the evolution, if we release much more often, it will be better often, but maybe smaller parts, but give new features often back to the community. So I hope this movement to GitHub repository will help to speed up the development, because there are millions of Java GitHub users already. And this movement helps them to be close to source code, to subscribe on the updates, to contribute back something new. I do believe it should help to speed up evolution.
Sure. That would be my next question about this movement. No, that's okay. That's fine. Because I truly believe that in the Java community, it's always about community, always about to get involved and to contribute. So you believe that this movement to GitHub will get the developers, the community closer to the specification?
Absolutely. As I mentioned, millions users can get it easier now, right? And you can watch what people do. You can propose your own ideas. You can, commit your PRs. So it's really, really good movement because, again, I'm personally subscribed already, and watching what people do, right? And trying to figure out what is good, what is probably not, so to provide some kind of feedback back.
Sure. So talk a little about Jelastic. Are you planning some features related to Java 8 in terms of the adoption? Are you preparing your products to this new release version? They will impact your business, or what you can say about it? The Jelastic and Java 8.
As regards to Jelastic, Jelastic is a vendor-neutral platform. We don't force any specific language or any specific, let's say, solution. Of course, we love Java, and Java is our core experience, I can say. Because Jelastic, it's a Java Elastic, actually. So, but our roadmap is driven by end customers' demand, mostly. So, but today we provide out-of-the-box solutions for Glassfish, Payara, Whitefly, JBoss, Tommy, and others. We already started to pack certified container based on Glassfish 5, which is actually based on Java EE 8. And I believe in a week it will be available for beta testing.
Oh, awesome.
So we definitely will introduce new stacks based on Java EE 8 in Jelastic Cloud Platform, and we'll push it to production across the globe to our partners.
Sure. So, Ruslan, we have that old fighting between Spring and Java EE. People like each one, and so whatever. Do you believe that many developers that move from Java EE to Spring maybe would consider to come back with this new version, or do you believe that Spring is very detached from Java EE world and they should live together?
My opinion, different options, different again opinions help to find a better solution. I do believe both should exist. And even again, Jelastic does support both. However, we need to understand why Spring Boot got such big traction. We need to understand the core problem. From my understanding, the core problem is complexity of deployment, complexity of scaling, clustering, and havability. In Java EE, it's very difficult, honestly, to figure out how deployments process works. In many application servers, it's a black box. So it's very hard to control, it's very hard to customize, and it's even hard to find details about specifics. I mean, how deployments works. Recently, I started to collect this kind of information, to build some guide for people and to share it with community. And it's really hard to find details. I have to ask experts how application servers behave during, when you redeploy application or when redeployment fails and so on. With Spring Boot, this problem does not exist. because this built-in deployment solution does not exist at all. So you have to manage it by your own. Of course, it brings much more work to you, but in some cases it gives you, in many cases actually, it gives you much more control. So you can control this process. You can design this process on your own. So, and to be honest, in Java EE, this deployment mechanism was not developed for a long time. And I do believe we need to pay attention on this, right? Like to simplify this and to clarify how it works. So today, again, like people started to move to standalone servers, right? So they just spin up several standalone servers and they do replication with, let's say, like Hazelcast or database, and they put load balancer on top of it. So again, like they develop their own clustering, they develop their own heavability and deployment to the cluster. I do believe we can improve this in Java EE platform. So, and it will definitely improve adoption. It will definitely improve trust. Because anyway, even if with Spring and with microservices, you have to have some platforms that manage all this stuff, right? Like this orchestration platform that does management of containers and service discovery and so on. In the past, Java, again, like full Java stacks, Java EE stacks, they have something similar already inside. They have discovery mechanism, they have like availability inside, again, like it was just not clear how it works. I believe this is the core problem. So we need to solve this at the beginning.
Sure. So going into that path, do you believe that Java EE 8 or even in the next version, talking about the future, the 9, how it will relate with microservice? Do you believe that we should improve many things, or microprofile will be the standard for microservice? How do you believe that in the future the both technology will grow and will stay to the point that we can adopt?
It's hard to say, you know, it's hard to predict, but what I understand, we need to keep evolve the platforms, you know, like even it's Java EE or like Spring Boot. So we need to keep our efforts, you know, because the enemy is not Spring Boot, you know, like it's not fight between each other. We should not fight between each other. The question is like, will be Java used by customers or they will choose another language? This is number one question. We have, again, like we support all languages, like, and we see like at the beginning for people, it's easier to start from something lightweight because for them, it's not obvious the benefits. You know, Java consumes more resources at the beginning. For them, you know, it's money. At the beginning, they count every penny. We need to figure out like how to help small guys to start with Java, you know, and how to help them to grow to a big company. And because of course money is an enterprise, right? But everything starts from something small, and that small, you know, evolves to something large at the end.
Yeah.
So I don't know exactly, will microprofile or Spring Boot win the market, or Java EE. I do believe we need to consolidate our efforts and improve Java in general.
Sure.
That's my opinion. And we can learn from each other and, you know, get the best things from each other.
Sure.
Don't repeat mistakes from each other.
Yeah, that's community. It's all about, yeah, to learn from each other and to keep going, to keep moving forward.
Absolutely.
So, Ruslan, do you have any resource that you would recommend for people that wanna start with Java EE, that wanna learn about microservice, containers? I don't know, maybe books, blogs, podcasts, or whatever. Any resource that you would recommend?
Of course, I I do recommend Google it, number one. Google it. So try to figure out what exactly you want to find. Google it. And second, subscribe on the Java leaders, Java champions. I mean, on Twitters of these people, and follow them, and you will definitely be updated, because they often promote some new books or some new articles, some different opinions. Again, like my approach today, like I follow majority of experts, and I try to understand what exactly they propose, like, and what kind of opinions they want to explain. So I recommend the same to the people, because it's very hard, like, to find one resource today, because too many things is going on today. You have to follow different sources.
Sure. I believe that the key thing is to get involved, right? To
Exactly.
stay tuned to the community and see what's going on and find your path.
Join local Java user groups.
Yeah.
So, and you can share your experience. You can hear experience of experts. So.
Sure, totally agree.
Main advice.
Sure. So, Ruslan, do you have any final thoughts, final words, any tip, anything that you want to add to this conversation?
So, I do believe, again, upcoming release of Java EE8 and Java 9 in general just prove that this programming language is actively evolving. And with a huge number of contributors, we will be able to make it even more compatible with the current needs and current trends. So we constantly try to support the growth of Java community and spread out the word about updates and possible solutions. So, for example, right now we take part in Java USA tour and planning to do the same in Europe soon. So again, like, join your local communities, be involved in communications, contribute back to the community, and enjoy the life.
Sure. So, Ruslan, thank you very much for your time. Thank you for accepting our invitation. On behalf of SouJava, I truly thank you. It was a pleasure, and have a good day.
Thank you very much, and good luck.
Okay, so guys, thank you for everyone that watched us here. If you haven't subscribed on the SouJava channel, please click here on subscribe. If you like this content, say hello and left your comments right here. Okay, so don't lose the next interviews for this Java EE8, the next frontier. Okay, bye bye. Have a good day.
Bye bye.